Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the channel. This is going to be a reading for the collective energy. This is going to be a channel reading for my divine counterparts. Apparently, you guys have a masculine energy that wants to talk to you, but they're not able to reach out because they're being blocked from your energy.
Bluetooth pairing unsuccessful.
Sorry about that. Yeah, this is going to be a channel message from the masculine energy to, to the counterpart that had a counterpart that chose a different connection. All right, so this is a channel message from them. Apparently, this is the only way they can communicate, is they have to go through God first to, to communicate. So some of them are praying to God. Some of them are asking God to forgive them, asking God for another chance. Making promises and commitments to do better, things like that. And so with that being said, it's like knowing what they know now and realizing what they did, coming to terms with what they did, is making them realize now that the decision that they made to do this or to do that was not the right choice. They probably should have waited before they decided to do something they did. Maybe they should have just waited until the time was right. I don't know, but they have something to say to y'all. And I don't know what's going to come out, but this is going to be a channel energy reading from the counterpart that chose another connection. All right. Let's look at what they want to say. I have the cameras faced out because my car is kind of crowded with different, I got stuff in the car that I don't want on camera. But anyway, I needed to have some, I have a lot of decks of cards in my lap and I don't have anywhere to put them. So you wouldn't be able to see the cards if I did have the camera facing the cards. There's too much going on, right? So anyway, I am stalling a little bit because I really don't know what's going to come out, but I'm going to start anyway. First two cards that I see from my index cards is I have a crush on you, and I have this Emperor energy. Okay, so the Emperor energy is followed with online stalker, and then the I got a crush on you card is followed by this. So I don't know if this is somebody that, we'll get to that. Okay, let's go back to where we were. We're going to channel the energy of the masculine. Some of them have something to say to you. They can't communicate because they're being blocked. So this is their only way to communicate. All right, so for that reason, I'm going to pull some energy and try to see if I can find out what they want to say. I don't know what's going to come out. Y'all take it with a grain of salt. What happened to the romance angels? See, I'm not organized for this. I had the romance angels. Oh, I got it. So I'm going to start off with the romance angels and see what comes out with that and just go from there. So what is it that this person would want to say to the collective energy? What does this person want to say to the collective energy? I'm hearing, baby, I'm sorry. I never meant to hurt you. I'm sorry I did this to us. If you only knew what I was going through, you may understand. But I was going through a lot. My life wasn't where I wanted to be. I met you and I fell in love, and then I met somebody else. This other person was nothing like you, but they made me feel special. They made me feel good. They made me feel important. So somebody they chose made them feel important. Somebody they were with put them on a pedestal. I don't know why they didn't feel that way with you. With you, they felt insecure, right? But with this other energy, they felt secure in themselves. For some reason, it feels like this other connection made them feel more secure with themselves. I don't know what that means. So they were insecure when it came to you. You made them feel insecure. I feel like the reason why they felt insecure is because, like I said in the beginning, they were not where they wanted to be. They had some things going on. So to them, where they were in life, to them was a place where they didn't have enough to offer you, right? And I feel like this is the kind of person that doesn't like rejection. So in their mind, them thinking, I don't have anything to offer this person. This person has everything. Like, what would I offer this person? All I have is, sex or whatever the case is. So it's like they knew they had to have more to offer you, or they felt like they needed to offer you more. But they were not able to offer you more because they didn't really have anything to offer you right from the beginning. But this other person didn't require as much, right? This other person probably didn't care about all that. I don't think you would have cared about all that either, but they thought that you would, okay? So that's why they didn't tell you what was going on, because they wanted to be on a pedestal. They wanted you to see them a certain type of way, but they really were not in that position, or they really were not in that situation, or whatever. It wasn't what you thought it was, right? So for some of them, they're saying they left this connection because they felt insecure, or their insecurities, it was their own insecurities, all right? Maybe you were somebody who had your own business. Maybe you were successful. Maybe you were a little bit more established, and this person wasn't there yet. This person feels younger than you, or a little bit, I'm hearing slower than you. I don't know what that means, but this is what they want to say. I keep hearing, baby, I'm sorry. I never meant to hurt you. My life was just so fucked up that I didn't know what to do. Their life was kind of already messed up and they didn't know what to do. So it's like you came at the wrong time. I said something about right time. So this person feels like you were the right person, but at the wrong time. It was the right time. You were the right person, but it was the wrong time for y'all to be together. I'll give you an example. And this is a personal situation, right? When I met my counterpart, we instantly connected and we instantly fell in love, right? And we did well. We were in a stable relationship with each other, or I felt like it was stable for about it was a minute before I started seeing red flags, right? So after I started to see the red flags, the conversations we used to talk about, or things we talked about, it almost was like he was trying to like pull away a little bit, because he gave a lot of reasons as to why he needed to focus on some other things. I guess it was like I was taking up too much of his time, but in the past that wasn't an issue. It was always, it was okay. So anyway, long story short, me and my counterpart, when we separated, I feel like we separated because the things he presented himself to have, or like he told me he had his own business, his own clothing line. He had some photography work that he was into. He had all those things going on, but honestly, none of those things were actually businesses. They were just things he was like working on, but nothing was really being, nothing that he really could stand on, right? So he presented himself as an entrepreneur. In fact, the way we connected was through Instagram. He DM'd me and told me that he was looking for models to model some of his outfits, and he thought I would be a perfect match, right? So I had my own business at the time as well. So he also inquired about my business. So we had a conversation initially regarding our own businesses that we both had. And he reached out as if he was an entrepreneur, like he had his own business going on too. So I accepted the offer. And then soon after that, we went from Instagram to phone calls and texts and all this stuff. And we made a connection. So going forward, fast forwarding, turned out the idea that he had for his clothing line, he hadn't started it. The business he said he had doing this or that, it wasn't off, it wasn't started. Nothing was really started. These are all like visions he had for himself, but nothing was really being done. So the other person that he chose was someone that he really was, I guess, more connected to, because the two of them had the similar backgrounds. The person he chose to be with is like an artist. She had connections, and he needed connections. He needed resources. So she had something he needed at the time. So it seemed like a good investment to go with that situation, because that situation would give him the resources he needs to get himself off, business started, whatever the case was. Like, it was a business deal at first, but it turned into something else. Anyway, get off my story. All right. Moving forward. That was a long ass rant. Take it how it is. I had to give you an example of what I meant. And that's the only thing I can think of to give you an example is my own story, right? So my person wasn't financially stable when we met, but he made it seem like he was, right? I was making more money than he was making, and maybe he felt insecure about that. So anyway, that's one of the reasons why this person chose to be with somebody else. It wasn't because they didn't have a connection with you, okay? And they want you to know that there was a strong connection between the two of you, and they felt the connection the same way you did. All right. What would this person say to the collective regarding the situation between the two of them? It's like now they can't speak to you anymore, so this is their only way to communicate. All right. So we have worth waiting for in reverse and retreat in reverse. I'm also getting that this person wants to apologize for making you wait on them. This person feels like you waited for them to come back and they never did. So some of them are saying they're sorry for making you wait for them this long or holding you up like this. So basically, these masculines are having to come to terms with the fact that them and you will no longer be a them and you, us, right? Because their decision to partner with somebody else broke the agreement that they made to be with you. And because of them not keeping their commitment, they lost their position, right? They can't return back to you. Some of them can't return back because they're already involved with somebody else. Them and that person could have a family together, whatever. There's some kind of contract between them and that other person, business or whatever. So they're kind of bound to that situation because of those reasons. So they can't return as long as they're bound to that situation. So in reverse, you thought it was worth waiting for, and they're glad that you waited for them, but it's almost like they're telling you that it's time for you to move on because they know they can't come back to you. Some of them want you to go ahead and move on because they're not coming back to you, because they can't come back to you. And they don't want to keep holding you up and keep making you wait or making you think they're going to return, because they're not. They can't. So they want you to let them go and move on with your life. They don't want to hold you up anymore. You know what I mean? They want you to be happy, even if it's with somebody else. So some of these masculines are willing to accept the fact that they messed up this connection with you, and that it's not fair for you to stay, to be by yourself. They don't want you to still be by yourself. They're with somebody else. They may not be happy with that person, but they're with somebody else. And you may not be with anybody else right now. So it's like, they don't want you to not be with somebody because of them. They want you to find somebody who's going to make you happy, whether it makes them happy or not. You know what I mean? When you love someone, you want to see them happy. You don't want to see them not happy with their life. You want them to be happy, right? So that's kind of what this person wants you to do. They want you to go on and be happy with your life, even if it's without them. It's their fault that things didn't work out. Like, they're trying to take accountability for their actions, right? In the past, they were being selfish and greedy, trying to hold on to you, but now they have to let you go so that you can go out there and find true love from somebody else, if that's what it is, right? So some of them want you to be happy. They want you to move on. They want you to find somebody else that's worth waiting for, because this person is almost admitting to you that they're not worth waiting for. They're telling you honestly that they're not worth waiting for, so stop waiting for them. They're not worth it. They're being honest with you about that. They know they don't deserve you. So they're admitting that they're not worthy of you anymore. You know what I mean? We also have a heart-to-heart conversation, which is what they want to have, a heart-to-heart conversation. This is what they want you to know. So some of y'all have some masculines that are very mature, and they're taking accountability for their actions. They are choosing to let you go. They are trying to give you the confidence that you need to move on so that you don't keep waiting for them. They don't want you to keep waiting for them. Like I said, some of them are already with somebody else. Whether they're happy or not, it doesn't matter. They're already involved with somebody else. And it's like they don't see themselves leaving that situation anytime soon. All right. What else does this person want the collective to know? I saw it before it came out at the bottom, and then it came out. It says, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So this is somebody who feels like they wasted your time and they're sorry. They never meant to hurt you. They thought that somebody else was better. They wish they had been honest with you about the situation, but they were too afraid to admit that they were not good enough for you. They felt like they were not good enough for you. All right. So let's get some tarot and see what comes out with this reading to clarify what else they may want to say. Again, take it with a grain of salt. This is just things they want to say they can't say, or they don't know how to say. Some of y'all may still receive communication from this person. Some of y'all may not. Some of y'all may be able to have this conversation with this person yourself. Okay. All right, let's get some clarity on this. What's this worth waiting for energy in reverse? We have the Two of Cups here. Worth waiting for in reverse is the Two of Cups. What's this waiting for energy? We have the Seven of Cups. I'm telling you, this person feels like you waiting for them is... They don't want you to wait for them anymore. It's almost like they're telling you to move on with your life and stop waiting for them and find somebody else because they're not coming back, or they can't come back right now. They want you to find somebody else. This person doesn't want you to keep waiting for them to come back. They want you to find somebody else, or your spirit guides want you to find somebody else. It's like their spirit guides are telling you, collective, that this person you're waiting for is not worth waiting for. They want you to go out there and find true love and choose somebody else. Or let somebody else love you the way you deserve, because this person can't do it. This person doesn't have the capacity to love you the way you deserve. This is somebody from your past. You and this person could have had a connection in the past life with each other. And in a past life, this person could have did the same thing before, chose somebody else. So it's like at this point, if this person gonna keep choosing the wrong person, then it's time for us to find somebody else for the person who they keep leaving behind, so they can stop waiting for this person. So it's like this person keeps doing this to you like over and over again, or they've done this to you over and over again. This is not their first time doing this to you, leaving you waiting in this energy for them, or in this energy where you're waiting for them. You've done this before in a past life. You waited for this person in a past life to offer you their love or to accept your offer, and they kept choosing somebody else. So this time, instead of wasting this time you have now to find true love, this time they want you to not wait for this person and go out and find true love, or let true love in, because this person may not be able to love you the way you deserve. They don't deserve your love. They didn't deserve your love. This person is saying your love was so good to them. This person is almost admitting that your love was too good for them. They didn't deserve your love. So some of them kind of pushed you away because they felt like they didn't deserve you from the beginning. And because they felt that way about you, they could never make you feel secure with yourself or in the connection. They made you always question yourself about you always asked yourself if this person truly loves you, because sometimes it felt that way and then sometimes it did not. So when it didn't feel like this person really loved you, it wasn't that they didn't really love you. It's just that you were making them fall in love and they didn't want to fall in love. They didn't want to be in love with you. They didn't want to fall in love with anyone. This was somebody who had other options, other people. So falling in love with anyone was not a part of their plan. So when they found themselves falling in love with you, they decided to pull back from you. I feel like when my masculine realized that he was deeply in love with me and that our connection was real, that it scared him to the point where because he wasn't where he wanted to be, I guess, that he wasn't able to handle that relationship. And we were long distance as well. So there was a lot going on, you know. And I guess he felt like it was better to just abandon the relationship or to, be, whatever, than to commit to a relationship where there's so much in between us, right? Going on. So this person felt like there was too much in between the two of you going on. Some of them are saying that the reason why they pulled back from you because there was so much in between the two of you that was going on. They didn't know how to handle everything that was going on between the two of you. It's like your feelings, you made them feel things they never felt before, so they couldn't handle those emotions that they felt for you. So those emotions became overwhelming to this person. Eight of Wands. Yeah, these emotions that this person had for you, the way the connection took off for the two of you, it took off pretty fast, right? Both of y'all kind of fell in love at the same time. One of y'all was moving too fast for the other person, and somebody wanted to slow things down, but they didn't know how to tell you that they needed some time to themselves. So when things started picking up between you and this person, it kind of took off real fast. So when everything started taking off the way it did, this person got overwhelmed with their emotions and they didn't know how to handle how they felt. And then the third party shows up in the midst of all of this confusion for this person, and them seeing the opportunity to be with somebody who doesn't require as much as you, they thought it was a better choice. So they're admitting that the reason why they turned their back on you and chose this third party instead was because this third party was like them. They had the same mindset. They had the same lifestyle. They both liked the same things. They were on the same level when it came to certain things, or whatever the case may be. They could have had connections this person needed to be connected to. So it's like they distracted themselves away from this connection because they got overwhelmed emotionally and they couldn't handle their feelings. And then this third party shows up and gives them an opportunity to join their group or whatever. And once they got involved with this third party, everything kind of went left. That's when this person ghosted you. That's when they decided to ghost you. So when they made this connection with this third party, whoever it was for them, that's when they decided to ghost you. Because something about this third party was exciting to them. It made them happy or something like that. Knowing this third party gave them the opportunity to expand their business or connect with other people. So I don't know. That's when they decided to do this to you. That's when things went left. So as soon as they made the connection with the third party is when things went left between the two of you. Again, my story, my masculine ended up connecting with this other energy because she had a nightclub scene, and there he could make money taking photos and whatever. So it was an opportunity for him to build his business, right? So it started off as a business relationship. He even told me about the deal and the contract and all the things he would be doing with this person. I was cool with it. I wasn't insecure with myself to feel no type of way about it. And so the more he hung out with these people, the less we spoke, and things started changing for us. So this is what this person did to you for some of y'all. All right. Look at that. I can't make this shit up. I can't make it up. This is when they decided to walk away from this connection with you. As soon as my masculine started hanging out with these people at this club or whatever, or working with this person, everything about him started to change. He started drinking more. He started hanging out late. The calls that we were scheduled to call each other started getting pushed back. I started getting ignored, all that type of stuff. And every time we would catch up, it would be because he was out the night before, hanging out with these people, making connections, drinking and carrying on, being karmic as fuck. So this person did the same thing. All right. Let's get some index and see what else they got themselves into, and what else they want to say to you. Anything else? Anything else this masculine wants to say to the collective? Anything else? Hold on, I got about 5 cards. Alright, so we have, they have their own personal issues, which we already said. Breaking free from a family of witches. You are a spell breaker. Somebody got glamour spelled by this devil energy. I'm telling you what happened. This masculine did the same thing my masculine did. So this masculine made a connection with a third party who was in karmic energy, right? Who was sent by the enemy to distract this person from this connection, and they were successful in doing so. They glamour magic this person. They boost their ego. They boost their confidence. They gave them a sense of security in themselves that made them feel confident that they can do this or do that or whatever this was, and they went for it. They took the bait. They had their own personal reasons for doing so. So now this person is possessed with a demonic spirit, and they're low-key obsessed, right? And they're losing their mind without you, and they're angry about it. They're also grieving the loss of this connection. They can't get over what happened. They can't believe they allowed themselves to be deceived this way by somebody else. So they're apologizing for what they did, admitting that they were distracted by a third party, or this third party came in and made them choose them instead or something like that. They also trying to make it sound like this karmic manipulated their energy and made them think that they got deceived by the fucking devil. We're gonna leave it at that, right? The karmic was in devil energy. The karmic could have been working for the devil. This could have been an organization. This person could have got into thinking that it was something else and found out that it wasn't. This person could have even been introduced to drugs or alcohol, because this person may have not been into all this stuff before this third party energy came in. They could have been somebody who was obviously on your spiritual path, but also in alignment with you. But something in them was not connected to their higher self. So it's like, yes, this person was divinely guided to be with you. You guys were divinely guided to be with each other, right? It was meant for y'all to connect with each other. But the purpose of the connection was to bring this masculine into alignment with his higher self, because the masculine was already in a dark place, about to make a bad decision. And so you came in to kind of save this person from making this decision that they made. You were supposed to be their distraction from this energy. It's almost like they sent you in to help this person to see something before they did it, or recognize that what they were doing was wrong. But they didn't see it. They were spiritually blind. They couldn't see that. I don't know what that is. Glamour spells could be where somebody actually like use mirror magic, or they dress themselves up to look like something they were not. Like, I'm getting Queen of Wands energy. Somebody was really attractive to your person. They were really attractive to your person, or attracted to your person, and they wanted this person for themselves. So once they saw how business minded this masculine was, they want this person for themselves. Because even the person they chose wasn't financially stable. They both needed each other for something. He needed that person for financial reasons, and she needed him for something else. So both of them used each other. You see what I'm saying? They both use each other. They're using each other for something. He's getting something from her, and she's getting something from him. I don't know what they're getting from each other, but it's not a lot. I don't know. What personal issues does this person have? They have too many secrets. This person was supposed to break free from a karmic family of witches. This person got introduced to a witch. The person that they hooked up with was a witch or a warlock, a demonic entity. And they have to break free from that. They haven't broke free from that. They're under spell work and dark magic by this witch family. This family of witches has this masculine under some kind of spell work that they haven't freed themselves from. They can't free themselves from. I don't know. Give me some more. Oh, Lord. The Ten of Cups. Somebody is involved with a family of witches or were born into a family of witches. Either a family of witches did this to this person or a group of witches did this to this masculine. It's almost like, okay, so basically the main female selected your masculine as their choice, right? But this karmic female needed a masculine energy for this group to feed from. So your masculine was a divine counterpart, which means he had a lot of good energy. The karmic was a low vibrational energy that needed to connect with somebody who had good energy. This person has really good energy. So the masculine thought that he was making a deal to go into business or find financial support from a loan company or somebody or whatever this is, thinking that it was the legitimate offer. But your person was kind of sought by this person. Like, they sought out this person. They were at a club looking for somebody they could seduce. They saw your person at the bar drinking by himself, looking crazy because he got issues or whatever. They approached this person and said, hey, what's wrong? You want to talk about it? Your person being in his feelings revealed to this karmic all of his weaknesses. And so the karmic knew everything to do to seduce this person. This started off as a one-night stand and led to something else. This started off as a one-night stand and led to something else. And there's the Queen of Wands. She's the one that came in and blocked this person or kept this person from you. And that's why this person's being blocked from you, because they're involved with this Queen of Wands. And this Queen of Wands has some type of power over this person still. Has complete control over this person. Anything this person does, this feminine energy does something to him. It's almost like shock therapy. You ever seen a dog with a bark collar? Like a dog that don't stop barking, you can use a bark collar to make him stop. This person got some kind of bondage around his neck, chain around his throat. Every time he get out of line, he gets shocked by this Queen of Wands. They're bound to a Queen of Wands. I don't know what this is, but this is a mess. So basically this person is telling you they got themselves involved in some type of situation they can't get out of. They can't get out of this group. They're bound to this covenant, this group, this family of witches has this person bound. I don't know why. They can't get free, but they can't get free from this. Why can't this person get free from this? They themselves could be a witch doctor, and they could be the leader of the group. And it's like, you know how you join a game and you get jumped in to be a member of the game? The same way you get in, that's how you get out. So however this person got in is how they got to get out, but they can't seem to get out for some reason. Or every time they try to get out, they get jumped back in. I don't know. They jump back in. I don't know. Yeah, every time this person gets free from this, they get right back involved with the same things again. Like, they've been able to escape this before, but every time they stop doing it, they start back doing it again. This could be a drug habit or an addiction or something. Like, they'll stop drinking for a little while, and then they'll start back drinking. Or they'll stop sleeping around for a little while, but then they'll start back doing it again. This person has a habit, a bad habit. This is some type of bad habit this person got. This person could even be abusive, right? This is somebody that'll hit you, and then they'll say, I'm sorry, and then they'll promise not to do it again, and then the next time they get angry, they do it again. This person got a bad temper. This is somebody with a bad temper, a really bad temper. I feel like your masculine, if they're not the ones that has the bad temper, then they're dealing with somebody who has a really bad temper. It's almost like they are afraid of this person. This person could be living in fear. This person's afraid to leave this group or this person because this person has a bad reputation, or they have power to send out people to do their dirty work. Like, they could even put a hit out for this person if they try to leave, because the same way you got in, the same way you get out. So this person involved in some type of dark illegal group or some type of like organization where there's a lot of, yeah, I don't know what this is, but they're afraid to leave because if they leave, somebody could put a hit out on them, somebody could do something to you or somebody else they care about. Like, they're bound to this group because this is an oath that they took. They took some kind of oath. I don't know. What is this about? I can't make it up. The Ace of Swords flipped out. That's the truth. I don't know what this person got themselves involved with, but whoever they're dealing with is either a group of people that they deal with that have a really bad reputation. So if you try to leave this group or separate from these people, they always find you and you get right back in. Like, I don't know what they got themselves involved in, but you need to walk away from it, whatever it is. It's illegal. It's not something you're supposed to be doing. Whatever they do, it involves hurting people. People get hurt. I don't know. What is this? Basically, this masculine is trying to tell you that they invested in the wrong situation. They got themselves involved in some shit they can't get themselves out of. And it's karma that they're receiving right now because whatever they did to you was wrong. They shouldn't have did it. They should have been honest about it. They should have told you what was going on. Maybe you could have helped this person, you know, change their mind about this situation, or change, you know, don't do it or whatever, talk them out of it or something. Maybe you tried to talk them out of it, they didn't listen. I don't know, but what else would this person say to my collective? Someone is against, someone has something against you. Police are involved. Y'all, I can't make this up. Someone has something on this masculine that if they try to leave this group, they'll turn this person over to the police, or they'll send out some dirty cops to take care of them. Like, this is like a hitman, a hired hitman. So if you ever try to leave, a hitman is hired, and the hitman could be a police officer or work for the police office, but this is a dirty cop type of situation. Somebody works with dirty cops. If this person is a drug dealer and the person they're married to is the kingpin of this group, this person would try to set this person up so that they get caught with illegal drugs or something like that and go to jail. Like, that's how bad this person is. And every time this person tries to leave, they get caught up. They get arrested. Something happens to them. But it's all because the Queen of Wands has this influence or this connection with a group of people that she can just make a phone call to, and these people can go out and arrest this person with no cause, with no evidence. You know what I'm saying? This is how this person operates. So this person's afraid to leave this person behind because they're afraid that this person gonna do something to them or to you. So they're trying to protect you from this person because the person they with seem to be a little bit crazy, a little bit bossy even. This could be their boss. I don't know what this is. This is some crazy shit. It's a Jezebel spirit. So this masculine pretty much is fucked up because they got involved with a Jezebel. I told you from the beginning, somebody seduced this masculine, seen him at a bar drinking one night by himself, approached him with a drink. The drink could have been spiked or had something in it. Next thing you know, they fucking and sucking, and next thing you know, they in a relationship. That's how it started. And now something else is happening with this person to where whatever they did with this person, they invested in something they shouldn't have invested in, and they can't get their investment back or something like that. I don't know, but this is some... So this is why they can't communicate. This is why you haven't heard from this person. They can't reach out to you. They're being blocked for a reason. You're being protected from this person because they got too much shit going on, and whatever this is, it looks bad, right? So they're keeping this person away from you for that reason, okay? I'm just pulling random messages to see what else they want to say or what else you need to know about this. And for some of y'all, this person is the leader of this group and they're trying to get back with you so that they can steal your energy again. That's what they tried to do, but they got blocked because Spirit didn't allow it. And that's why they're in spiritual prison. So this person got arrested by Spirit because they felt like, you know, they could just come back and connect with you and get you all involved again and all in love again and all in your feelings again, and then end up either indoctrinating you with some type of new belief they have. Like, this person don't learn how to do something from this group, and it may be something they're into and they do often with other people. They wanted you to be a part of this situation. It's like they wanted to make you a third party to this situation with this other person. They wanted to get you involved with this or get you in to give into this. Like, I don't know. This person feels evil to me. I'm going to be honest. I don't like the vibe. I don't like the vibe at all. I don't even like the vibe of this person. This is some energy I don't like. Anything else from this person before we close out? Y'all be careful with this person because I don't know what this is. An apology without change is manipulation. So I don't know. They want to apologize to you, but it's not a genuine apology. It's a fake apology, basically, just to get you back in. So they're being blocked from communication with you until they learn how to take accountability for their actions or do the right thing. You did the right thing walking away from this person. I know you may feel a little bit sad about having to walk away, but you made the right choice. This person is dealing with so much right now. It's hard to even like make it make sense, but they are losing their mind without you. They are going crazy. All this spell work and dark magic this person was doing on this masculine is backfiring. So he's losing his fucking mind. He's almost like a walking time bomb, ready to explode. This person needs help, like mental help, therapy or something like that, counseling or something like that. They need to talk to somebody, a professional, to help them figure out what's going on with them, because they got something going on that you can't fix. You can't fix. So there's no need in you trying to fix it because you can't, right? And even if you wanted to, they wouldn't allow you to, because this is not your responsibility to fix this person, to heal this person with your energy. You're not being asked to do that, because whatever they got going on, it's a lot. It's more than just one thing. They dealing with so much right now. They're losing their minds, and the thought of losing you is just one more thing they're worried about, you know. But some of them do want you to let go and stop holding on to them and let them, you know, suffer the consequences of their actions. They do want to apologize for how they made you feel, and that whatever you guys had in the past, it was real, but they were not ready for a commitment, or they were not able to commit for whatever reason, and they feel like not choosing you is their karma. All right. So I hope this helps. Thank you for watching. Love and light to you all. Namaste.